X-pole Fitness.
Hi guys, we are Jagged West, the California branch of Jagged Contemporary Pole Dance Company. You might have seen us on America's Best Dance Crew. Today we're going to show you the assembly of both stages and talk about the pros and cons of both products. As Jagged, we are always in need of a traveling pole. We've extensively used both the X-pole X-stage Lite and the Platinum Stage Star standalone. So with the X-stage Lite, the pieces come in 4 bags. Each bag is pretty heavy for the average person, requires some heavy lifting, but because it's only in 4 pieces, it's easy to move around.
The Platinum Stage Star standalone comes in individual pieces. It does have an optional travel cart, which you can easily use to maneuver the pieces and put them together, and all the pieces are fairly lightweight. We are about to assemble the poles. These are all the pieces that each product comes with. The X-pole X-stage Lite comes with 2 pole pieces, a pole joint to put the pieces together. There are 6 panels. It comes with a toolkit to assemble, and it has a base, and then these bags which can be folded away.
For the Platinum Stage Star standalone, we have the base, 8 legs that attach to the base, the 2 pole pieces with an added extension for length, 8 panels, and we have the travel cart that folds down conveniently.
With the X-pole X-stage Lite, you have a 9-foot, 8-inch tall pole with a 4-inch base, so you need to have a ceiling that is over 10 feet and 2 inches to be able to use this product.
With the Platinum Stage Star standalone, the pole comes at 8 feet with an optional 1-foot or 2-foot extension.
The good thing about the X-stage Lite is that it has extendable legs for extra stability. We've used both of these poles extensively, and we found it physically impossible to tip either pole over, which we are going to show you right now.
1, 2, 3. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to show you guys a short combination that involves going on and off the stage to show you the advantage of not having legs to avoid looking down.
5, 6, 7, 8. We dance just as much off the pole as on, and we generally don't use the legs for stability because they would be a danger to us in our dancing. However, they are recommended for use for extra stability. As a professional dance company, noise is an important factor during our performance. We don't want the audience to be distracted by any extra noise outside of our music. As well as that, we also want to note that the X-stage Lites are made out of metal in the plates, and so sometimes our feet can get cold, and that makes it hard to maneuver in dancing as well as in the pole moves.
On the other hand, the Platinum Stage Star standalone is made out of a polycarbonate, so it's a little quieter, and it maintains the same temperature as whatever room you are in.
To turn the X-stage Lite onto spinning mode, you need this small tool which they provide, and you have to unscrew the 2 bolts at the bottom of the pole. And now it's on spinning mode.
For the Platinum Stages Star Standalone, there are no tools required to change the pole from static to spinning. You find the little pin, pull it out, just don't lose the pin, and now we're on spinning.
As a pole dance company, we do a lot of tricks involving more than one person. So we are going to demonstrate some doubles tricks on both poles, which hold up equally well under our weight. Come on over. Ready? Hop on up.
Now we're going to do the same trick on the Platinum Stages Star Standalone. Platinum Stages Star Standalone, there are no tools and no threads to put the connective pieces of the pole together. You simply slide one end into the other until it locks in place.
To disassemble the X-stage Lite joint, you need the larger L tool, and you put it in the holes, twist once, tighten it. Same thing on the top one. Twist once, tighten it, and this makes it loose so that the pole can come out, and then you can remove the joint. When you're putting the pieces back on, you need to put the X joint in, slide the pole on top, and match up the holes, and then tighten once in each hole. And then you have to go back and make sure you tighten it an extra time so that the joint is evenly distributed between the pieces of the pole.
With the Platinum Stages Star Standalone, the pole actually holds the base panels in. So in order to remove or put in the base panels, you have to remove the pole. So take the pole out. There we go. All right. You just simply lift, and it slides right out, no tools required. The grooves along the outside actually fit into the edges of the legs, and the pin slides right into this hole, so this little pin right here. So again, you line up the hole with the pin, line up the edges. This last one is always a little tricky to get in, and slam it down.
Alright, with the X-stage Lite, you need the smaller tool to remove the pole. You unscrew the screw at the base. And once you've done that, you can lift the pole out. You do not need to remove the pole to remove the plates, but that is how you take the pole out. And to remove the plates, there are little locking pins underneath. So you're going to feel with your fingers, pull in towards you, rotate them, gently lift up, slide it out, and as you can see, they have these little locking pins underneath. So when you turn them, they go out and lock into the stage. And to put them in, you slide them underneath the base, line it up with the pins, put it down, and then turn the locking pins underneath so that they slide into the holes to lock in place.